my children.
Get my children.
Off the dollar menu.
Off the dollar menu.
Get my future.
Get my future.
Off the dollar menu.
Off the dollar menu. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Salary. A corporation that is making billions of dollars in profit should also be more responsible in increasing the salary of their workers.
Do you think that this will affect upcoming electoral campaigns?
Well, we will win. Cesar Chavez won in the past. Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks. This is our time to be sure that the workers' right is respected. We talk about workers' right now. We talk about increase in the salary.
This will affect the upcoming electoral races?
Potentially. Raising awareness on this makes certain people that might not want to take a stand on it have to take a stand on it. They will be asked by their constituents, what is the impact that this is going to have on electoral races? If somebody's asked, what is your position on it? If somebody's saying, you want to represent me, what is your position on me as a worker, a minimum wage worker? If that person doesn't want to stand up for those workers, then they might have an electoral impact on that.
So, let me expand on that. Do you think this will affect kind of like the primaries of the Independent Democratic Caucus?
Potentially it does. Unfortunately, what we have right now in the Senate is a Republican-led coalition. It's a coalition that empowers Republicans to hold up legislation, and the minimum wage increase that we got a couple of years ago is a perfect example. It's the best and at the same time worst example of what a Republican-led coalition gets you. We didn't raise the minimum wage to $9. We raised it at $9 over 3 years' time. Right now it's only $8, and that only happened on the 1st of January of this year. Second, it doesn't include shift workers. Third, it is not indexed, so you're going to have to come back and fight this battle again in a few years. And they created a perverse incentive for employers, large employers, to get tax breaks for employing 18 to 20-year-olds. When the fact is that when you look at the population here, minimum wage workers are not just pimple-faced teenagers.
It's like 80% who are people who...
They're men and women who are trying to provide for their families. It's not a summer job for them. So we want to make sure that they can actually provide for their families.
Do you think this is the next civil rights issue?
It's certainly one that we need to fight for. Because these are basic rights of these workers to be able to provide for their families. And he's saying we don't push the companies to give more. That these battles are necessary to make sure these companies they actually put up and provide for their workers.
Thank you, sir. Sí se puede.
We ain't going nowhere.
We ain't going nowhere.
We standing firm.
We standing firm.
On what we believe in.
On what we believe in.
On our principles.
On our principles.
We fight for justice.
We fight for justice.
That's about 115 an
Do you think that's a fair wage for workers? Are you a fast food worker yourself?
I'm not just a fast food worker.
You're a manager?
1999. It's outrageous. It's disrespectful. That's why I'm up. My name is Anna McClure.
And why are you here today?
I am here on the boat. I have to make a report for the